right, well, we're back here. We're at Simulator Sunday. If I can get it up. There we go. What's going on? We just got done watching the Eagles annihilate the Washington Redskins / Commanders. So the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. Hope you wanted that information. That wasn't spoiled for you. Or if you didn't want it, we didn't spoil that for you, but gotta find out sooner or later. So next is the Patrick Mahomeboy and the KC. Gonna be playing against, I think it's Buffalo Bills, right? I'm not a big AFC guy, so decided to come here and join you guys. We're gonna start off in Malabar here. There's not much left to do here, so we'll probably get it done, and maybe we'll head back over to. Well, I saw LAJC yard was done, but there's stuff in LAJA yard, the 3351 stuff, and some of the 2271 stuff over at LA West, LAJ West. So right now I've got these ANT cars that are gonna go. They're gonna go around the corner there, and then the JRR cars are gonna go right down yonder. So, but there's some. You see the JRRs here. There's some WCDs. Well, they gotta go. Right? No, not that's EXX. WCDs go right here. So we'll get those off. Get those off of there, and then get those delivered as well. I'm going to set up my switches ahead of time. Albino Tailgater, welcome. Doing all right? How's your week going? All right, so okay, so everything is looking good there. We'll come in off of here and go get them. I think that's the is that the lead? Yep. I always forget, is it Shift control. I forgot to do it again. So you see, hit F7. Close that angle cock. And now we can bleed the brakes. Let's control F7 to bleed them, but you gotta shut the angle cock or you'll PCS like I just did there. Get in the cab here and set us up. We haven't set anything up. Basically just hopped in here and that was it. You don't need the radio right now. A lot of chat going on, as you can see on the server. We are in multiplayer back on the Mateo community server. Yeah, the Redskins got their butts kicked for sure. That was I mean, both of those teams are, you know, foes in the same division for the Cowboys. But of the two teams, I'm kind of more of a Philadelphia fan than I am of a Redskins fan. So, sounds like you're a Redskins fan. Good luck to you next year. You have just as much chance as anybody else next year, but your season is over right now, like mine was, I don't know, a couple months ago. Switches are good there. High beams on since we're going to be getting close to that crossing. Yeah, 380 feet. You're right up against that. Yeah, I hope the Chiefs, I like Mahomes. I like the Chiefs. But, I mean, do we want other people to have a chance, I mean, you can root for however you want, but I don't mind the Chiefs going again. Really don't, like I say, I don't have too much invested in AFC teams anyways. About 75 feet to go. $40. The back of the train here. Just past that switch now. Oh, we went way past it. Okay. Oh, actually, no, we didn't go way past it. We went not far enough. All right, let's pull forward just a little bit. Why wasn't it neutral? Weird. Still don't think we're in the crossing. We're going to take WDs off here and then, because we don't need those. We're going to have to strip them off. And then we got to back up there, so. We have to set the switch over there to the left. This one right here. Actually, no, we don't, because we're going to go whatever's in the back or what's in the back will drop off first. Let's bleed all these guys. I think we've bled them all. Take that. Yep, they're all bled. All right. Air brakes are coming off. So let's get the WPDs off. I'm on a grade here, so I took off the independent brake. We started rolling backwards. Got to go the other way. And while we're here, let's see. Set this switch. Don't worry about that one. Set this one up here. The one we're on there. Watch till the last car here comes off. Actually, we'll just leave the bell on because got to come back here and ditch these W cars. I'm gonna put them over to the one over. We'll get these off now. back and pick these up in a minute. I could have taken the whole thing, but well, no, I had to get. Hold on a minute. I've got the wrong car here. Got one JRR car, so one too many. All right, we'll kick that off and let's go back then. Go forward. And we're just going to here. A little bit more. Come on, come on, come on. Halfway. Got half car to go. Oh my goodness. Just a little bit more. Just creeping and crawling. There we go. All right. Here we go. Let's come on backwards. All I got to do is get, what, 5 or 6 these WCDs past here. Feel like there's 6 or so. 6. So I think it's too many to kick. At 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going downhill, put a lot of stress on the couplers, so we'll park and drop. We're gonna have to go the opposite way anyways. We'll have to put the power on the other end in order to drop these, so. I know I fouled this switch, by the way, but okay, we're picking them back up. Don't panic. Please, not panic. Everything's under control. We are switched in to grab that. Grab this. Let's come on back. Now we're going to have to pull forward to get the cars clear so we can grab her back. Okay. Dump the JRR back there. And then the ANTs are going to have to pull forward and then kind of go around. It's just the order they're in. Okay, 2.5 isn't too bad. I'm off with, oh, I should still be on there. Handbrakes off. Whoever's driving there is probably pissed. It's like, oh, you're blocking the damn crossing. I can't get to work. Sorry. I know how it feels. In the very back here, still JRRs. Okay. Got 2 more to go. Now we got the last one. So let's see, who am I? 68, 67. All right, now I'll do right there. jump on the gondola here. Ride shoddy. Yeah, I don't want to get too crazy. We are going downhill, so I think I'd do that switch. Should be good. Get yeller now. So these A&T cars that are up against the power, between the JR and the power here, that's going to go off that switch right there to the left. I mean, we could always look right here. Look at the Malabar, you know, the maps from the website, which is depotserver.com. Or we can switch over here. There's the destination tags, which tells you what page you're on the map. So that's under destination tags. Depotserver.com. And JRR, as you can see, so we are actually coming right back through here right now. And you see JRR is back here. Then we're going to pull forward, throw that switch, and come around the back. Now, it's actually like over here-ish, these A&Ts. They're over here. So, on the diagram, that's how it looks. That's okay. Point, you're going to come off that little dealio. I got the dynamics burning right now. That's 38. Oh, I didn't. Dynamic brakes, 38. Didn't even realize it was just such a great percentage there. All right, I got it 16. 38 was slowing me down too much. We'll back into this portion. We'll cut it and then pull it forward and push the remainders on this track. Gotta watch my speed. Like I said, I am going downhill. If we look at grade isn't, it's not, it's 0.3%, but certainly feels like a lot more. Don't put handbrakes on in this yard. Your stuff will take off on you. Put ourselves down and up on the walkie and got her in here. About a car and a half. That's about one. Nice and slow. May not need to brake it. Put off the dynamics a little bit. Let her roll back. We'll put a handbrake on this one. And then I'll go into neutral. That way, I like putting a handbrake on the rear car. That way, when I do want to come to a stop, the cars aren't going to flex as much because there's pressure on that. But I am going, doesn't even matter. I don't think I need to come back all the way. Well, that's going to make, make a little bit of difference for this car here, but that one's an ant. So yeah, I'll give it just a little bit here to, so I don't have any problems with this car. Come back to here or something. The handbrake on that one as well. That should do right there. Oh no, my mouse went over to the other monitor. I was gonna lose the coupler. or lose the tension. Okay, make sure that's A&T. It is. That car's gonna stay put. Put another. Well, it's actually gonna roll backwards. But now, if we look over here, I mean, you see, we got plenty of room back here. So when somebody else comes to couple, or they don't push it into that and then train disintegrate. I'm gonna pass this switch here before go that in reverse. Let me give it, because I'm going uphill. Let me get notch 1, and then we're going to fly over here and make sure all the switch. Keep coming around a corner, and all of a sudden you're like, oh! Switch out of place. Okay, so this is going to put me in the first one, which should be fine. Second one ready to go. If not, get back over here. Ourselves on our feet. We're slowly creeping. Now, once we get done here, we'll go ahead and there might be cars ready, but that's okay. We'll go over to C Yard. See what's up over there. I saw there's somebody had already transferred. Oh, it was Chris. He already transferred cars from here to there. I did notice there was some San Diego cars still stuck in the cut, so we'll have to peel those out because we can't send the San Diego cars back to Barstow. But should have been done here in this yard before they left, but then if you are going to move them from this yard to LAJC yard for an outbound train, it's always nice to separate them ahead of time. Maybe the yard was full. I don't know, but we'll go take care of it. Gives us something to do. Head back towards crossing. We're not going to make it all the way there. We don't have as many cars. Been rainy here in Southern California today. It rained a little bit, I guess, last night. Then on and off, it's been weird. It's been rainy, sunny, rainy, sunny, rainy, sunny all day. We're at 53 degrees right now, which is nothing compared to you guys on the East Coast. All right, we'll ride the gondola backwards. Here we go. And then once we get there, we'll put the handbrake on this last car here. Yeah, there's always next year, right? Well, let's see who's, I mean, the Raiders, or not the Raiders, the Redskins slash Commanders slash the football team. Still like Washington football team. I think that was the best FU to the league when they just said, you don't like the Redskins? We'll just call ourselves the football team then. We won't pick a name. Just outstanding. Wish they would have kept that name. But Dan Quinn, I think he was the defensive coordinator. I don't think he's, yeah, no, he's offensive coordinator. I don't remember what he was with the Cowboys last year. But anyways, they snatched him up, made him head coach over there, and took him to a conference championship his first year. So good for him. I was actually hoping Detroit would go, but they lost to the Red Chickens last year, or last week. That's football. Get one chance. You can play the perfect season, right? You can win every single game, you know, be the best team in the league, and then lose one playoff game and you're out. Beauty of it. Any given Sunday, it's what the term comes from. Like in MMA, you know, you can be the baddest dude on the planet, not see a hit coming. KO. That's what we love about live sports. It ain't fake. I got about, what, 400 feet or so. All right, I'm in dynamic brake standby. Giving her a little dynamic brake now. A little more. A lot more. I'm gonna lose all my speed. Put one handbrake on the rear. And we can pretty much stop anytime we want because totally clear, I believe. All right. Put a handbrake on there. Do not press delete like I wanted to. Coupler's open, so we'll pull forward. Put the rear light on now. It should be. I didn't do the auto on the automatic setup. Started the engines and took off with it, so my MU was not set correctly, which is fine, or for the headlight anyways. So now we're going to park this back in. Oh no, we got to do the WC first. WCD. Keep cycling the where's my sand on? Must have hit it. I think should run out of sand as many times as I've hit it. It should be just a pile of sand everywhere. That new? That dumpster? Like it would be. So as I mentioned, after we get done moving these WCD box cars, I believe most of them are all of them should be box cars. We'll make our way over to the LAJ rail yard. Los Angeles Junction Railway. The reason I put these box cars for WCD over in that first track, like the lead in the yard, because about 3/4 of the way down there's a cutover track, the switch that I can go past and pull on without having to go all the way to the end, go past the crossing. All right, so go right past this guy. Go over here, throw the switch. As soon as we get past that, I must have already thrown it. Must have already threw it in reverse, didn't realize it. Muscle memory, you know, I'm just doing the rail driver and then jump out and then, because thought about the direction I needed to go at first. Then I jumped out, I did my thing, and then went the wrong way. I was like, wait a minute. Oh. For those, that power over there, that's to take the outbounds from here over to LAJC yard and then collect supply trains come in for this Malabar yard and go over there and pick them up. So it's like a round trip. Take the process cars from here over to LAJC and then come back with other cars. I saw that the depot did that. That's how they have that in their work orders, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. I assume that's how they do it in real life, or at least that's how they think they do it. Yeah, I said about 3/4 of the way down. I gotta remember my controls are backwards. I'm on the lead engine right now. I'm pushing, not pulling. I'm going forward right now, not backwards, I should say. Go 15 in here because we got no loads. We should stop quick. We'll grab the box cars here, dump those off, bring the locomotive back here, or where it goes actually, where it resides when it's not in service. As you can see, we'll go right past the other one that's there. So I have 3. Usually one's in case it breaks down, or there's something very, very heavy. That way you don't just have the 2 if you need an extra. But we don't always, or there's some that cars go different directions, so it's nice to have, you know, your 2 on the front end, and then maybe you have another one that you can pull a couple cars off and push them the wrong way, because it's a different direction than everything else. So that's another reason we got 3 locomotives over there. Flexibility. So just a little bit more to go. I put up the throttle a little too quick. We stalled out. Go to the back here, and we should be good to go. I'm still pushing since the lead's still facing the same way. Turn the brights on even. Or we'd run up to the crossing and stand there. People don't go, oh look, there's boxcars rolling down the tracks by themselves. Is that Brian? Ready to go somewhere. There you go. Make sure that we have the right tags on the car so we can see what we're doing. I don't need the serial numbers of cars rather than the order number. Get off the switch here. I'll set that in case another train needs to come in, or that 2012 or whatever it is. Gotta come this way before this local gets finished. This is the one I was gonna throw also. When I come out here, I'll park it right there. put these up by the ramps. Forward a little bit. They said forward is the those are ready to be processed. Head back to our little fur track up here. Tiny siding. Sure we clear this is all we got to do. More flashlights on. All right, so we're going to handbrake it, turn it off. Just simply turn that one on since the handbrakes relinquish our train. So that's the completion of the Malabar guard. Now we're just going to fly. Right over here, let's take a look at LAJ West. So there's LAJ A yard, A and B. Just take a look, a quick peek over here. Well, these cars have been dropped off. They're ready for pickup. Where'd I go? Over here. Or, sorry if you're getting dizzy. Trying to, there we go. That's what I was looking for. These guys, the 2271 locomotives are there. And then these need to be delivered. You can do that as well, but let's take a look over here at the C yard where we were last week. Main line, here's C yard. Here's some of the outbound cars. We do have to get the San Diego. Oh, wait a minute. These just get dropped off? Well, they can go back when the other ones. Yeah, they can go back when the other ones get dropped off, the outbounds. Unusual? Okay. So we have the 2281. Looks like these have been picked up already, so Taco Bell's happy. Yep. All of the cars have been processed here. So let me just get these San Diego cars out. And that's it. I just used one. Right, so let's see. There's one San Diego. So you put San Diego in this one. I just realized I probably left the headlight on the other one that I was dealing with. The one I was just using. I don't want to kill the battery, so I'll have to go back and turn it off. Gotta take care of this first. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm taking their scent. So most of these cars are going to go back to Barstow. The San Diego cars, doesn't make sense to send them all the way back to Barstow when they're just coming all the way back here. So you send them from here, or actually like around La Mirada, because the sub, what do you call it? The subs come off of just between Fullerton and Porphyry. We're gonna bleed these cars, but we want to make sure we actually we don't have the air on them, so yeah, we're closed there, so all the air is bleeding out. So we'll take this cut here, the whole thing. They're empties. It should be. Is the air out? Yeah. We'll pull this one out, this grain car, but we'll wait till we get over here so we don't have to go as far back. There's the next one. Stop her short of the switch here. Pull a handbrake on that one. And we'll keep pulling. Rinse and repeat. Get the coupler on this guy. If the cut gets too big here to kick, then we'll move them over one more track over here. I don't know how many San Diego cars I have. I'm going to give myself room for about 5 of them. That looks like it's about 5. Trying to get a handbrake on this one before it went too far. Could be 4. It's about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 1 track over. All right, handbrake off. Pulling forward now. Gonna get this car here. So I'm looking for any other San Diego cars that might be there. Just quick and easy, but There's just Bell cars. Bellflower, maybe? I don't know. No, Belling something, Washington. Bellevue, Washington. That's what it is. Once this car gets to about here, I'll stop that. Handbrake on there, just like we did the other one. Anchor apart. We got to start thinking about when we go to kick the coupler pressure on all these other ones so we don't break a knuckle. I'll try to stop her there. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but as long as it clears tracks here, we should be all right. Come back and connect. Probably have to move these over. How far deep am I going? There? Ah. Almost get it from the other end. Maybe I'll have to do that. It'll be easier. Not easier, but yeah. I have to go down here and then back, but all right. Or you can use this locomotive here. But yeah, because well, the other cars that are coming back here for the Malabar swap out, there might be some loads in that. So if I put that on the front, then I'll have to figure that up. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll just get it ready. Why not? So I just fell out of the sky here. I didn't put myself anywhere near the loco. Alright, so I already put a handbrake on there, so that's not going to break free. Roll when nothing's connected to it. Now we're going to go return this. Get the one other San Diego car off. Yeah, you know you're efficient at work when you're walking faster than hours running speed-wise. might do a little sorting at the A yard as well. We got time. We'll turn the lights off, put a handbrake on right there, and then turn that off. Let's go throw this switch because barreling into the parked power. All right, train, relinquish. Go get this other guy over here. -9. Yuck. Yeah, that's the purpose. Not a real engine. A little engine that could here. Our Stowe Yardmaster loves these things. Watch it drive off, crash and burn, catch on fire or something. We got to get the bell off and then I beat the -9 to the switch. Keep her coming. .4,300 horsepower, so you know it's still got some juice. Child of the 70s, maybe 80s. That is a -9 horn, CSX. Basically, it's just where the person that recorded it. I think I got in the wrong. No, I didn't. That wasn't bad. There's only 3 San Diego cars that were buried in here. All these horns got off the Discord. Enhancement Discord. The links always expire, so I don't even bother putting them anymore. I used to try to update them all the time, but somebody has a link that never expires, but the ones that I do, they don't. They keep expiring. Alright, the reefer here is loaded. Put a handbrake. I know there's a handbrake on the other side. Actually, we'll leave that one. The air hose is there, but this should be closed. It is perfect. Go inside the cab here. I heard there's a mod coming out soon. Let's see. Go to depotserver.com. Where did I see it? I saw something. Oh, maybe it's just on the home page, and then the bottom it says rail coder. Depot server, thedepotserver.com. Go to the bottom, and it says rail coder. When you click on that, there's a number of things that are in beta testing right now. It's the cab signal overlay for the Pittsburgh line. So I'll give you these. We don't have them in this engine, but where you have the thing here that tells you your ratio ahead, your aspect ratio, that should be ahead of you. Oh, but it's for the Pittsburgh line, for Norfolk NS. Got another one. It's called Run 8 Towers. Guess that so you can do levers when you're doing dispatching like old school. There's an external locomotive display. So basically, this display here, you can put this whole thing on another monitor. So chose. The external consist editor, of course, is what I use a lot. I mean, quite something. You have to be able to spawn trains, but I mean, in single player, works very well also. And the last thing is, this was the one I saw. There's the Yard 8 and Railcar database system too. That allows you to kind of track where all your cards are at. Kind of like the Depot server does on their, once you're, I'm sorry, the Depot Plus does. All that gets put on a database. Something similar, but they say it's for single player. So I'm actually going to kick this car. I don't know how far it's going to go, or see how far I can get it. I get over to about 10 miles an hour, and then we'll cut it loose here. Well, anyways, I don't know where I saw. It locked back up on me. Wanted to kick it. It didn't want to let it go. It reconnected. So let's try it again. I'll wait for it to. I don't want notch 7. I want to go like notch 3. Rail driver has its own mind. Okay, there it goes. We'll keep an eye on it. Shouldn't be a problem though. Got quite a ways to go, like way down there, so we'll be able to fly and get there. Slow it down if we need to. We pass this switch. But there was something, some software that was coming out that looked it's interesting. Dispatcher.net can do, maybe that's what it was, some function coming out, dispatcher.net. All right, let's this, and let's fly back and look at her. It's coming in a little hot there. Gotta be quick on this. You're gonna slow it down and then slow it, and then see, I wasn't very quick. I got it slower. I don't know if it's gonna make it, but like it's gonna be all right. Coming in hot back here, way too hot. So even if that stalls out, put a handbrake on it, it's fine. Going way too fast on that. We weren't paying attention. I mean, we were, but we weren't paying attention to locomotive. We were like 30 miles an hour. Like, no. All right. So, I'm gonna put the, we're gonna air everything up. F7, we'll close the angle cock and we'll simply pull the air off that one. And we're going to do this and this. And then that's it. So, where's the other San Diego? So yeah, we'll put a handbrake on there just to keep it there. Relinquish that train. So that one's left alone, and go back and see. I think we're going to go sort at A, but let's take a peek around, see what else is going on. Jump on down to La Mirada here. I know there's pickups at LA West and sort of LAJA. All right, so Chiefs are in the lead. That's a close game, though, 14-10. Actually rainy down here right now, so fog would be appropriate. As dark clouds would be appropriate as well. Okay, so La Mirada has some pending sorts. Like they've been sorted. They're ready for delivery. We got oh, San Diego cars there, and then you also got some other cars that are kind of unsorted. Barstow Yard there. We'll come to what we normally do is over here. Back at Riddle. I'll wait for the everything to spawn. Teleported. All right. These are 3351. So what I'm going to do again, I open up the map. Let me get to Firefox. And we go So we're done with this. We go back to 3351. So all these cars here are going to be sorted 3351. I don't typically block them specifically where they're going, but if we were to go to the I think it was down, go to the LAJ, that's C yard, this is A and B here on page 14. So if we go here, we're basically right here. And if we look at the cars that are here, we can put these together. And then we could put maybe these together and then those together, sort of thing. So let's go and take a look at what we got. Start the engines here. I thought I put this as the lead unit. Pretty sure I did. Maybe I hadn't started them up yet, so. All right, so CFR is actually right behind this warehouse, so that's the reason I brought that up. That's the first car. Get over here, CFR, and then Walls section 2, the next one over. So we're going to split these based on what track they're going on. And if we look at this, see, I go, this is like the first one here, the first group, second group, and both of these can be the third group. Right on the front. Get up there. So CFR row 1, HMM is not, HMM is in row 3, EWC, row basically 5. If we were 1, 2, 3, 4, row 4. Oh, this guy, these are the first two. What am I looking at? Maybe there's another cut of cars behind it? No. Maybe I was just seeing the wrong ones. So basically ZGC, they go all the way down to the end. They got to be shoved opposite of the way that we're actually driving right now, so that's not what we want. We'll have to move those separately. We could pull them to the B yard when we're ready for them, but we're gonna do some kicking. Do rows 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. I think this one should be the CFR, BSF, MOR, and TSC off of A yard. This one can go the first off B yard, then the next one off B yard. These I'll pull forward and shove over one more track. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 4 cuts. Let's boot him out. We got 2Z. These are Zentitis GmbH. PWC can go. Well, I want these to be. That's interesting. I guess these would have to go on the very end. Do I have any more? I have to look and see here in a second. Take a look. Oh, just a PWC there. So the way I'll do it is I'll pull these 2 off. Pick those. And then we'll put the PWC behind it so the very last car can go over one. These are going to kind of go the same way, so. Get this PWC next. I need room for, well, there could be some BLWs in there too, so let's focus on just go down a little bit here and handbrake it. Stop there. And so I know if you comment, you're going to say, oh, it's a hazmat car. You shouldn't kick it. I know. But we did it anyways. PWC is some chemical. It says chemical, so just call it corrosive. How's that? Still hazmat. HMM is H&M meat. So that's going to go on this track here. FCS is kind of on the way there. Oh, here's two FCSs. FR. Okay, yeah. We'll just work our way through it. Want to watch this guy. Oh. Had an air hose watching this. All right. Handbrake on. Let's fix that. just because the tires are like on the switch, the wheels. Okay, so we're back here. Back to the next one. Wait. Yeah, I don't know why the... Yeah, anyways. Wheels must have been too far on the switch. But I thought I was behind it. But nope. But we fixed it. Little splits and stretch out our groin and now it hurts. So HMM is going to be in number 1. And FCS is going to be there as well. And I'm just going by this right here. We got HMM and 2 FCSs. CFR going. CFR is going all the way down to first track here. Walls number 2. Highs number 2. All right, CFR. Couldn't get there. I clicked the wheels instead. Trying to get to there in time, but okay, CFR coming off first is first track. CFR and then FCS. Is third track. We'll deal with this one first. I move my windows around here a little bit so I can see the map a little bit better. Okay, that's no handbrake on, it's bled out. Let's get the coupler going. Cut that right there, so we have 1. CFR is coming off. FCS, and HMM are coming off next. So that comes out of here. We will click this switch and we'll kick 2 sets. 3 cars. No handbrake bled, no handbrake bled, no handbrake bled. We'll get the next one. on these. They got a long ways they can go though. So we got wall, so that'll be the one after this. Walters, walls, where I bought my rail driver. High engineering. Pie, wall, pie. So these are going to be a little out of order when you're delivering them. That's okay. Got pie here. PBF. PBF is not. PBF is in the one track over. I'm going to handbrake on there and a handbrake on there. Where's ATH? ATH is in the middle as well. Okay, so we'll take all of them up to here. PBF is going to come off on closest track to the cut now. This one, where I just set that handbrake. Actually, I'll leave it there for a moment. Oh, here's some more pies. Let's break the walls out. Send the walls down there. Let's actually separate them. Don't normally do. I'm not the one delivering them. Okay, so I have wall. If there's any more walls back here. No. All right, so got pie, wall, pie, wall. All right, so I'm gonna break one wall out first. Come on back. Wall's going in number 2, the second one. I have one wall, one pie, or 2 pies, and a bunch of walls. Let's separate this wall from the other ones. That's set already. That switch is good. We get this pie back enough. Be all right. All right, so it didn't come back enough. Come on. Go. Come on, go. We're going on that one. As soon as I pass the switch here. A little bit more. I don't want to do splits again. We got plenty of room to maneuver. See, we'll get up to about 8, and we'll cut it. Good right there. That was the handbrake on. I didn't turn it on. I had the handbrake off. That's weird. Well, we would have missed it anyways. No. Wall's number 2, right? 1, 2. Yeah, wall's number 2. We are on the right. Got to go back a little bit too. Now we'll come forward. That wall, and then we're gonna grab pie just to get to the walls. If that makes sense. Doesn't make sense. You'll see here in a minute what I'm talking about. So let's take all the walls here. If we got any back here at all, I don't think we do. It just ends with the I. Take this wall out. Send those downtown. Probably good right there. Regrabbed. Oh, disconnected. Okay, so we're still set for the walls. We have, is that two? Two coming off. Straight ahead. 1, 2, and 2 pies. Kind of hard to see because of the yellow. Here we go. 2 coming off. Eight. Go ahead and hit the brakes. About 9. No handbrakes on there. That's good. I will get the other pies that we left. Those will be next. One, 2, 3, and 4 is over here. Besides the pie and the wall, I got ATH as well. Those are going to go. Oh, I have another pie, so we have to strip. Going to put the pies together here. There's one, a pie over here too. So get all the pies out. PBF's going to be on 3. ATH is going to be on 2. We want to put the other pie together first, so. We already got the walls out, so. I should probably be setting handbrakes, but I think we're okay. Skipping 3, I'm going to 2. Pie confirming's on number 2. I'm going to send 2 and then 2. 1, 2. All right, here we go. There we go. There's the first one. Grab the second coupler here. We'll wait a minute, and we'll send that right behind it. Ready to crack the couplers. I want to go too fast, so we'll pull it the same. Now we got to get one more pie out of there. PBF, we got ATHs is also going to go on. Where's ATH going to go? It's also Athern is right next to Walters. So those are also going to go on the same area as Pi, but we've got to send Pi first. Cool, 2117. Okay, let's see if we have ACK, ATH. There's the Pi that we want. Pi. Then Pi and ATH. We got no more Pi's up here. I'm sending 3, like they do in the hop yard. Verify it's going to 2 Pi's. Going to number 2. And back Pi and 2 ATHs. Down number 2. Put her loose right here. A little faster than I wanted to go, but she's a little heavier. And I got PBF, which is going down number 3. Would be this one here. Hit the handbrake here just for the smash. A little too fast. 3, 2, go. All right. Took some speed off of it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 3 is PBF. Going down with HMM. All right. So these aren't blocked by the order of the industry. They're just simply blocked by industry right now. Ah, shit. I had to take the... Why did it rehook? I like when it does that. Miles an hour, probably ain't going all the way, but that's all right. Nice and slow. All right, next we have BSF. BSF is Big Saver Foods. It's going off of number 1. We'll take these out. Go pick up BSF. Go ACKs in the same area. BLW is going to PWC. But we don't want it in front of PWC. We'll have to temporarily move it. Or hang on to it. All right, so this is BSF. Let's see if there's any more. Other BSFs. Yes, we can just pull the whole thing, because we'll get to the PWC, so we can put that together. That way we can get PWC out of there. EXR is going with going to number 2. MOR going to number 1. BLW, as we go by this, again, track 1, 2, 3, and 4 as I'm calling it. So BLW is right after the PWC. Gotta go one more over this track here. We call this corrosive on the last one. Why not do it again? Let's go down there a little bit. See if we can get it about 6. That's 6 right there. It's enough. Like it's enough. You know, the rail driver makes things so much different. I mean, you threw it away probably because you didn't know that what was coming down, you know, that you'd need it here for version 3. But yeah, kicking cars with the rail drivers much easier. Let's see, EXR, I'm losing track here. EXR is going to be my track number 2. That'll be this one here. And where's MOR? MOR is on 1. Okay, so we'll take the EXR off. We're at 6. Let's get it up a little bit higher. 7.5 is good. MOR is going to be, I don't even know why I clicked that, because as soon as I click the switch, it's not going to be any good. Go. Now we'll be able to MOR for 1. Go. I got some ACKs coming up too. They're going to the same place. Gonna go down just a little bit further, so we'll kick it at about 8 if we get there. 7, 8. 7.5. Could make it. Now we got BLW. That again is going to be in front of PWC over here. Got no more PLCs, so we'll go and grab that now. I don't have any triple S's that I can see. BLW have some more. We'll get rid of those other ones. GMI, General Mills, that's going down number 2. ACK, going down number 1. Okay. I've got number 4, 2, 1, 4, 4. Kind of close. Oops. So I don't think more than didn't hit it more than 7. 7. DMI again, number 1 after it clears the switch here. Got a lot further to go. Pick it at 10. We have the ACKs. PMI is going to 2. Made it just in time. ACK, I had the wrong order. ACK is the end of one, so that's the one that's going to need a little bit more, a little more shove on that one. Almost done. Okay, we're at 10. Pop it at 10. And we have the BLW times 2. We go back to number 4, which is this switch here. All right, we don't got to shove too hard here. 5, 6, good. No more than 6. Last one is BSF. Big Saver Foods is going all the way down to number 1. So let's start working our way down there. Big Saver Foods going down number 1 on its own. So you didn't learn about Run 8 until 3 weeks ago. The rail driver kind of worked in Train Sim World. Tried it since, but I don't know, I didn't like it. But using it in this one, it just feels natural. It's all muscle memory. So I've been using mine for nearly 3 years. Bought Run 8, and then I within the first day of owning Run 8, I purchased a rail driver. And it has some little quirks with the throttle and so forth, but even with those quirks, I'd much rather play with it with those problems, the minor problem, than not have one at all. I can barely play Run 8 without the rail driver. I can make the engines move and all that, but it's definitely not as efficient as using the rail driver. Just braking and stuff and switching around everything's so much easier. Especially when it gets off on you and you're like, whoa, 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 and you hit the brakes. Bailing off and all that stuff. So we've just we took care of Malabar. Yeah, I think it's like flying Flight Simulator with the keyboard. You know, you wouldn't necessarily do that. You can, but it's definitely not the greatest thing. All right, so my lights are off on the locomotive relinquished. I don't remember if I turned this one off, so I'm going to run over here to the C yard real quick. Starting to get dark here. The server's in Texas, so when the sunlight goes away here 1 hour before, Mountain time, So before it does in real life, right now it's 5:30 here in SoCal. And I'm going to run back over to Malabar real fast, make sure I turned off headlights on locomotive so I don't kill the batteries. Not that it does or anything. Can't yell at anybody else if I don't do it. Yeah, I left the locomotive lights on. Okay. Lights off on the power. Relinquish. Then I get a game save here. Save all the world where I'm at, so I get everything that's here right now. There it pops up. All right, so we're on the Mateo community server, so I'm going to call this Mateo Malabar. Got a save of that. Fly back over to LAC. I can get a nice 10-mile radius copy of the world. I'm on server, not in single player. I'm going to go here. Move out of the tracks. All right, so world, load save world. This is LAJ, A yard. One more before we hop on a train and do a little sightseeing. Going over to the C yard right now. Just so I have a copy of where everything's at. You guys don't need to do this. I'm the yard master of these yards, so I got to make sure I have a copy of where everything's at. In case there's a problem, I can get them back. Load, save, world, and this is the yard save. We got them. Let's look at our, hit tab to zoom in. We have a Z train. We have double stack. So look at this one in Riverside. Long mile here. Here it comes. Oh, the wrong way. Where's it at? Oh, it's going. That's going that way. This, yeah. Okay. Duh. Let's come close to here, close to home here where I live. You see the train popping up here. Watch this puppy go by. Know what that song is? I think we got it now. We got the music going. Yep, so that's it. 2 hours on the dot. We don't do that very often. So I want to thank you very much, very much for joining me on Simulator Sundays. Started at 3:30 today. We're going to take off here and go out watching this pig go by. Be back on Twitch Wednesday night. Pacific Coast, 5 p.m. It's 8 p.m. Eastern. Twitch.tv/KungfuBeer. And then we will be back here for more Simulator Sunday doing Run 8 next Sunday. The Sunday after that, Super Bowl Sunday, I will not be here, but I will be here next Sunday. Should be about, I don't know, because they're going to have, there's no games next week. So yeah, should be here about 3 o'clock, 1500. That is 6 p.m. East Coast time. That'd be Stuart. Thanks for joining. I hope you come back. Everybody else, thanks for hanging out with me. And we'll see you next week. Let the train go by and then fade off in the sunset. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.